Hey everyone, welcome to the Men of Doozy podcast.
You're probably thinking, why the word doozy? What does that even mean?
Well, the word doozy means something that is extraordinary or outstanding of its kind.
And we are not that, but we want to be.
So this is a podcast where we give you all the tools you need to become successful in life.
And the best part is we're going to learn how to be successful ourselves while we also teach you how to be successful yourself.
I'm Andrew Goebel.
I'm Alex Staub.
And I'm Matt McLachlan.
Well,
And today, we're going to learn how to go on a cruise.
Today's episode is also sponsored by BotticelliFoods.com. Use promo code DOOZY, DOOZY, at checkout for 10% off.
I love it. I love it.
Off.
Well, hey, have any of you been on a cruise? We're ready. We look like we're
We
ready for
are
a cruise.
cruising.
Cruise
We're
ready.
We're
to
cruise
go.
ready.
But I have not been on a cruise.
You?
No.
That's
Never.
a lie. Never, ever?
Never. Not a one time.
Look at you.
Wow, you're ready.
I'm cruise ready.
Yeah.
Have you been on a cruise?
I was on a college party cruise.
Of course you
Gun to my head.
and
Anyone I know in life who's been on a college cruise.
it was I wish I could do it over again because
Tell me every reason why.
this is
for
and
sure.
it was the week of St. Patrick's Day as well.
Okay, so you're still drunk from this.
right. So what happened was day one. It was a week long. Day one, I was like, oh, all inclusive, all you could drink, blah blah blah. I went nuts and
Huh, so that's a surprise.
Yeah, honestly,
yeah.
uncharacteristic
I never would have
for
thought
you.
that.
I went nuts and the rest of the cruise, I couldn't keep up and it was
With who?
Yeah, who are you racing?
I couldn't. The first day The first day I popped the cherry and we had no sleep and I just couldn't. I had sun poisoning, alcohol poisoning, and it was so bad. I think day 3 or something. I was like, but like we would wake up, we'd go to bed at like 5 in the morning, wake up at like 8, and just start drinking again, and I held on, but like I was not there. Okay, there was one point I think it was like 100 degrees out or something, and everyone we were on the pool deck dancing or whatever, and I was out of my mind, and I remember everyone was looking for me, and I was sitting in the hot tub.
Just cooking.
Just by myself, sitting in the hot tub, staring at like off into the abyss, and my friend was like, "Are you good?" I was like, "No,
No, dude.
no, I'm in a hot tub, and it's 100 degrees out right now. I don't understand what's happening. The pool wouldn't cool me off. I don't know what was, but I think there was actually one night where I missed one of the biggest parties on the ship and just went to sleep." And then that morning I still like wasn't good, and I think the last couple of days I just drank water and I was no fun, and it was bad. I wish that I could go back and do it all over again and pace myself, and it was the whole thing. On St. Patrick's Day we went to a private island, and
What?
But like
This was your college?
yeah. On St. Patrick's
Why
Day
did
we
you
went
go
to
college?
no, it was the cruise.
Okay.
It was a cruise that was like
For college kids?
For college kids?
It was a cruise that was like spring break, and it was all just like fraternities and sororities and like that. There was no like adults with their kids on it. It was just purely just
The
college.
conception rate was about 75%.
It was crazy. It was a giant
A lot
orgy
of
on
kids.
a boat. It was
A lot of kids 9 months
A lot
later.
of kids have
A lot of kids came-
37-year-old parents.
Yes,
Right now,
a lot of kids
18-year-olds.
came from that cruise for sure.
Yeah,
For
yeah.
sure.
But
Not from you. You were just trying to survive. You're
I
holding
probably
on to
got
the-
a couple kids running around somewhere. But
Cool.
there was on the private island. Everyone woke up before me and left, and I woke up and I was just like, "Where's everybody?" We didn't have our phones, right? I didn't have like anything. Like that was there's no service or whatever. So I was like, I gotta find them on this private island, and I. I went and I tried to find my group of friends, and I couldn't find them. So I was like going back to like get more drinks, and on the way there, this people were playing volleyball, and they look at me and they're like, "Hey, we need another person. You want to play?" And I was like, "Sure." And I played volleyball with them for like 6 hours.
These people you don't know.
I didn't even know these people. I played
Fantastic.
volleyball with these people for like 6 hours, and
okay.
then I was like, all right, I gotta go find my friends.
Just imagine your
And
friends.
literally, my friends are like, well, he's dead. I
coming
don't know
to look
where.
for you and like, Alex is in a bad way.
Yeah.
Hold on. And he's just like,
Yeah, I was spiking it. This was like back in my college days. I was in shape. I was doing my thing, and it was, and then I remember one of my buddies was wearing a Celtics jersey for St. Patrick's Day, and that was like my like
Your
way
beacon.
of, my beacon. But because it was St. Patrick's Day, everyone was wearing Celtics.
all I got to do is look for green.
I was like, all I gotta do is look for green, and everyone was wearing green, and I was like, fuck, dude. And I remember, I went to like one of the chairs had a Celtics jersey, and I was like, okay, so he's in the ocean now, because it was like his number, and I went out and I found them in the ocean, and like mid party, I jump in, and everyone's like, oh shit, he's alive, and I was like, yeah. It was good. And then I got that was the day I got sun poisoning. Because I was playing volleyball 6 hours, 0 sunscreen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, so I blame
Well,
my friend.
I didn't know we had a professional on this podcast.
Yeah. So I've also been on a
I
cruise.
was not cruise ready.
Yeah, I didn't know
So you've also been on
we
one.
had, we
yes.
had fucking Van Wilder
I
over
know.
here. Actually, I did know that.
Yeah.
That's true. And
I went on 2 cruises, and the last one was when I was 9, and I was also drunk.
Yeah.
It was
You were conceived on the cruise.
it was conceived on a cruise on a private island. I haven't been on a cruise since I was like 9, and I've wanted to. I know a lot of actor friends or musical theater friends who have that's been their life, was going on a cruise. They had that, and I will go by on the West Side Highway, seeing all the cruise ships, and I'm like nostalgic to go on a cruise or on that life, and I have never been since a boy.
What happened when you were 9?
It was fun. My brother was like 14, so he's off like finding girlfriends and stuff, and I'm just like, let's go. I don't know. There was like a kids club thing where you go and you like all the kids are like, let's sleep over, and basically just an excuse for the parents to go get drunk or go to the casino.
of course.
So it was great. I had a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah, was there gambling on this drinking cruise that you were on?
I could still see you at 9 years old on the cruise, and you're going up to your parents. You're like, we have to stick to the schedule, because if we don't stick to the schedule, like, I need to. Why aren't we at breakfast right now? Where is this? This is fucking me up.
Is that me? Am I the mom of this group? Or I'm like, to be fair, on the
Am I
drive.
right? Or do you see it?
I see it.
Do you
I see it 100%, for sure.
When it comes to vacation, I'm not the one who has a strict itinerary. I do like to know what we want to do that day. But
Yeah.
I don't ever, I like being flexible of like, hey, private island, cool. At least I know that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Drunk, great. That's all I need to know. We don't need to know.
You just need to know.
You need to be prepped. You need to be emotionally prepped, is what you're saying.
When I had a friend,
as long as you're debriefed.
as long as you're
I had a friend make fun of me because they just moved to New York City, and they're like, "Do you ever just walk around?" And I'm like, "Yeah, but I kind of have
With
to
a
know
purpose."
where I'm
Yeah.
going, or at least I can do a long way." And they're like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah.
So I'm
I
glad to
also-
know I'm the mom of this cruise ship.
I used to just walk around the city and not have 0 destination.
Yeah, I don't mind that. If I have a place I'd like to go or in mind, but yeah, or just cruising. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
Cool.
Well, for those of you who want to go on a cruise but don't know where to start or what to do or how to get debriefed.
Yeah, or don't know how to get lost on an island.
Right.
Or how to get drunk. This is probably the episode for you.
We got you.
We got you.
The top 8 tips on how to go on a cruise.
Here we go. Number 8. Research your cruise ports in advance. Everything you'll need on a cruise, food, fun, and cabins, is neatly arranged in apps or maps on the ship and daily programming flyers delivered straight to your room. And while cruise lines are more than eager to market their shore excursions to you, they don't always do the best job of telling you exactly what to see or do in the ports of call. With limited time in ports, it pays to hit the books before you go. Have a rough idea of what you want to do on your cruise. If it's a port-intensive week in the Mediterranean, don't exhaust yourself by booking one tour after another.
What is ports of call?
Okay. So when you're on a cruise, you'll go to places.
Okay.
Port.
But what's the of call?
They called the ship to the port.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
Ports of call. I guess that's where you get called to.
Yeah, like a siren.
Like,
Yeah.
Like a siren's
okay.
call, but it's a
Okay,
ship.
but it's
I
a
don't know.
ship.
It was in the
Yeah.
debrief. I wasn't listening.
Oh,
Yeah,
God. Okay.
yeah.
I wasn't.
yeah. But you
I
gotta.
wasn't-
The point is, you gotta be in the know. Like you gotta know. I mean,
Yeah.
we're in rough seas sometimes. You gotta know which gangs to avoid.
Yeah, you have to know where
know
the
what I
ports
mean?
are. You can't just show up to some
There's
dock in
gangs?
Maine and be like, "Where's the cruise?" You know?
Yeah, you can't do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
there
You
are
cannot do that.
You cannot do that.
Okay. All right.
No,
You have to
can't.
know where the cruise ship
Okay.
is and where it's taken off from.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. And then once
Step number 1, find the cruise ship.
step one, find the ship.
Find a ship.
Yeah, this isn't my ship.
Yeah. Oh, and then I just remembered we were in the Bahamas
Okay.
and we got cocaine off of this guy, and then I won a dance contest in front of hundreds of people at Senor Frogs.
Here's an obvious question. Did the first part have to do with the second part?
The first part was why I won.
That's exactly where I was going with that. Okay, just wanted to, yeah.
I was like, and he was like, does anyone want to dance? I was like, yes.
So was that?
I'm doing it anyway.
So was that something that you had planned ahead and you saw that it was in the port of call?
No, this was a movie. This was,
Oh.
it was like, it happened, and then I got put on stage, and I won. It was crazy.
So you're basically just vibrating around from the powder, and then they just like give that guy a dance floor.
Allegedly.
Yeah. I didn't specify. Yeah, from the white lightning.
Right, the white lightning. Yeah,
Tip number 7.
it was in the debrief.
Tip number 7. Pack with dress codes and space in mind. Whether you can fit clothing for an entire cruise itinerary into one carry-on bag is a source of fierce debate, but it's absolutely possible, and until airlines stop losing luggage, may be your safest bet to make sure you have clothing for the duration of your cruise. Cruise ship rooms, and even cruise ship bathrooms, aren't known for having tons of floor space or storage space. You'll have to think twice about overpacking, especially if you're maxing out the capacity of a standard room. Every cruise line has a specific dress code for evenings. Day wear is usually casual, which can change daily. Traditionally, there's formal, which means a tuxedo or dark suit for men, and an evening gown or cocktail dress for women. Informal means jacket and slacks for men and a dress or pantsuit for women. Resort casual, khakis for men, no jacket or tie, and nice pants outfits or relaxed shirt or dresses for women is the dress code for most nights on many lines nowadays. And some nights are truly casual with jeans and even shorts permitted in dining venues. Be sure to check your cruise documents carefully and take note of the dress codes, then pack appropriately with that in mind.
I'm getting confusion. I don't.
I think.
Was this your cruise? Were there tuxes on your cruise?
No, everyone wore the same bathing suit a week straight. There was even
Chafing, probably.
Even at dinner, there was no. It depends on the cruise. Some cruises, because my grandparents go on cruises and they take it very seriously and they dress nice and like they're on the Titanic.
Oh, like the
and
Titanic.
yeah, like they're on the
like the
Titanic.
Titanic.
And stuff.
Okay.
And they dress
Okay.
nice and they do their thing and it's a whole event or whatever.
Does that ship also sink?
That ship, well, it depends on...
Depends on the cruise.
Depends on the
cruise. Depends
Yeah.
on the cruise.
In Alex's case, emotionally and physically, yes, it
physically.
did.
I
yeah.
sank,
and mentally.
for
sank
sure.
Yeah.
right into the
I
ocean.
sank.
to probably the lowest depths
Yeah,
of
for
you
sure.
at the
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
I'll be the expert on this. This is your standard cruise fare, which is you go on and there are specific nights.
Got it.
And you get like even the captain's night when you're going in your formal wear and they'll have a picture and you can talk to the heads of the ship and it's very elegant in that way, and they'll have like maybe a dance floor and things that are like, yeah, it is catered to because a lot of the senior folk like that, but It's pretty fun. You're like, I get to get dressed up this night, or this night I get to not give a shit. It's pretty fun.
I actually just remembered something else.
Okay.
It's all coming back to
Oh
me
my
now.
God! I feel like we just woke up
Dude,
a
this
fever
was,
dream.
this was like, I think this was like 2015.
As
I
he's
went on
getting
this trip.
drunker here, he's
He's
remembering
going-
more.
it's all
of
coming
his-
going back.
it's like aligning like this.
I remember because we did get a chance to meet the captain, and I remember I went up to him. I was hammered a week straight. Okay?
He couldn't have wanted to do this.
No, he did not want to do
I remember
this.
going up
I'm
to
a
the
captain.
captain. I was like, "If you're here, then who's driving the ship?" And he hated me.
Yeah.
And he looked.
Huh. That's weird.
I got a
Weird.
laugh. I got a laugh from all of like his assistants or whatever. But he was like, "Oh,
But hold on. If his assistants were also there,
right."
Genuinely, who was
Who
driving
was?
that?
I was curious. I was like, I was like, fine, I'll do it. And he was like, do what?
never mind. You don't get the joke.
Drive the ship.
It's very good.
Okay.
Very good.
So it's different nights are different things, and usually it's like by day, go do whatever you want, and then you have a lot of days at sea, so you're just hanging about the ship.
Are
doing
you
your thing.
forced to be pretentious, or can you choose to opt out of the
I
pretension?
think you can choose, but that
Okay.
makes you a bitch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
If it's in
Okay.
the
You also
debrief,
spend all the money and you're getting free food. You're gonna go to a fucking first class Titanic meal where you're like with the first class of people, even though you're not, you're trash garbage. But you get to pretend, and that's fun. Pretending's fun.
Okay. Okay.
yeah, you get to pretend.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can pretend.
Yeah.
To be pretentious.
I can pretend to be pretentious.
I like that.
Can you do it now?
Yeah, let's see.
This caviar tastes like booty hole.
Yeah. Hey, I've heard pretentious people say booty hole.
I know.
Yeah. You probably had to get up a little straighter when you did.
I
Yeah, you're-
have sun poisoning. And
If
but
you-
I'm rich.
If you're here, then who's driving the ship? Oh!
But if you're here, who's paying you?
You know what? Should I go?
There you go.
Yeah, go.
Bitches ain't shit.
Good Lord.
Oh. Oh.
This is the part of the show where we just wait. Andrew and I
We
just
just
wait
wait
for
for
Alex to
Alex
get to
to
his tip.
speak.
We're like waiting for it to move
Shut
along.
up, you pretentious assholes. Number 6, everyone. Pick a cruise cabin that works for your personal needs, okay? Sure, everyone wants a suite, but most people aren't pretentious.
Well,
But the best cabin on board is one that fits your budget and your vacation needs, okay? If you can afford it, don't pick an inside cabin with no window just because it's the cheapest. Consider where you're headed and the length of your cruise, and let that be your guide. If you're headed to a warm weather destination, a balcony cabin is great for sun worshippers. Oh. That's what type of cruise is that? And probably useless for those who prefer to stay away from the heat of the day.
Which you should have done on your cruise and not
So
gotten
there
sun
are
poisoning.
sun worshippers and vampire cruises. Mm-hmm. Okay.
yeah, that's called the Alaskan cruise. Where it's dark. Yeah, and to those actors that I know, they've shown me pictures of their cabins, and it's literally like the size of this table here. It's barely bigger than their body, and they're like, "Yeah,
We're
free
actors."
amenities." I'm like, "Is it an amenity? I don't know." They're just like
Yeah.
thrown into the cargo hold at the
Yeah, that's what I was
bottom.
saying. They're definitely, like, if this was the Titanic, they would be third-class citizens, correct?
They would be shoveling the coal. They're not even. They're not even.
They
no.
would be the stokers.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
got
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
So they would be in the bulkheads when they breached.
Okay.
For sure.
Number 5. Research cruise line drink packages and buy before you set sail.
This is the important tip.
Here we go. Now we're cooking with alcohol. A drink package can save you money and hassle when you're sailing. So if you're looking to really get into vacation mode, it pays to buy a drink package before setting foot on the ship. You'll likely save money as cruise lines often discount those packages ahead of time. There are often several options, some just including soft drinks. Some are for kids, and others include everything from specialty tea and coffee to wines, beers, and spirits. Some are more restrictive too, to only including certain drinks, brands, or varieties. If this is your first cruise, you'll want to know that you can't have one person in your party sign up for a package, provide drinks for the rest. Lame. If there are 2 adults sharing a cabin, you'll both need to purchase the same package.
How would they know?
Yeah, fuck that. Let's just mama
would they
bird each
know?
other under the hot sun on the Lido deck.
How would
you know
they
what I
know?
mean?
I just remembered one more thing. Okay.
I'm going to guess you're going to remember one more thing about 7 more times.
Okay, great. So I got a room with my buddy. We were in the same room.
You got a rum?
I got a room.
You got a lot
with
of
my
rum.
buddy, and we had a window for the ticket for the whole cruise and the all-inclusive dinners and unlimited drinks or whatever. Guess how much it was?
$1,400.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I would say somewhere in that 16.
$600.
Was this cruise made of plastic? What?
$600.
I can't believe there was a
Unlimited drinks,
captain.
A nightly beautiful. We had gnocchi for dinner. There was a buffet for breakfast. It was a whole shebang. $600 for the ticket, for the room, for the unlimited drinks.
I feel like the drink
Where
package
were you
now.
in the ship?
Huh?
The water? Where were
Yeah.
you in the ship?
I had a decent room.
You have a balcony?
Do you have a
There's
balcony?
window.
No balcony, but there was a nice window. I mean, it was one room, and me and my buddy slept in like the same room. It was like a bunk bed thing, but like it was whatever.
Yeah,
But for $600, that's not bad.
that's not bad. That's usually the drink package now.
That's
pretty
true.
much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I feel like I missed the opportunity to.
And for
get
that
drunk
amount,
on the ocean.
for that amount of money, I think we would all get very drunk on the first day.
Of course. Well, yeah,
From
I wouldn't
pure,
know.
pure excitement.
I wouldn't know what to do. I would be like, okay, I guess I have to reach this tonight.
I probably put in my calendar to get drunk later, so then by the time you guys are way done, you can take care of me
gotta-
being an asshole on the
'cause you
last
have to
day.
schedule everything.
That's how I'm going to schedule it.
Got it.
That's I leaned into the bit.
Because you have to schedule it. I like that. I like
Yeah.
that. I like that. Well, you know what? All this drinking and memories and
You know what helps with drinking?
scheduling is making me hungry. Why don't we take a little break?
Soak it up.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. Why don't we soak it up? I have to go to the hospital as well.
Good.
Hey everyone, are you tired of buying expensive, low-quality foods? Ugh, I know I am, and that's why it's time to discover the authentic taste of Italy with Botticelli Foods.
They are a family-owned brand that delivers farm-to-table products straight to your dinner table. Experience the rich flavors of their Italian cuisine, which has been passed down from generation to generation.
If you go to BotticelliFoods.com and use promo code DOOZY, that's DOOZY at checkout, you can get 10% off all Botticelli food products.
Oh, it's all right here. Look at this. Delicious. I'm talking every kind of sauce you can think of. Olive oils, balsamics, many, many more flavorful products. I mean, you could buy the company for just $600 right now.
All inclusive,
That's
all
what it's
products,
all inclusive.
all
in,
oils.
all sauce.
One-time payment, all-inclusive, you could buy unlimited amounts of sauce.
And you know what's even better? Botticelli Foods, they are extraordinary and outstanding, just like the Men of Doozy.
I'm going to buy Botticelli's right now.
You have to. You know? It was in the schedule, in the debrief. Look, we now go to my favorite segment during the break, checking in with Jose. Jose, have you ever been on a cruise? I feel like you have. And
We gotta see those
How is
photos,
this
bud.
episode going?
I know I have a really cool demeanor, but no, I've never been on a cruise. I've always wanted to. My brother works for Carnival Cruise, and he always offers me like very inexpensive cruises. I just don't feel like it. I would rather play video games or something. Episode's going great. Good job, guys. 47 minutes.
Wow. He has sun poisoning for sure.
He might have sun poisoning right now.
He might have sun poisoning, he might have alcohol poisoning, and that's why we connect so well together. You know? Cool. Any other moments from
From my non-existent cruise? No, I don't have any. I'm the only one here that hasn't been on a cruise.
If you could go on a cruise, where would you
Wait, I
go?
was just thinking that.
So I would probably do either Alaskan, just because my fiance only needs 2 states to visit every state in America, and it's Alaska and Hawaii. And I like to do an Alaskan cruise to bang that out, or do one of those like actual pirate cruises that have full working sails and crews and They're crazy. They're wild.
That's not the same.
Well, it kind of is.
Pirate cruises?
Yeah, they're like smaller, more luxury cruises that are.
But do they
like
have-
it looks like the Black Pearl?
But do they have drink packages?
Yeah, what's the drink package on that?
Yeah.
I don't know about the drink.
Also, that's going to
packages.
cost $6,000 to do that.
I think I looked it up and it was more than that.
Whoa, that was
God,
me
to
being
be on the Black Pearl, and they'll probably make you do work.
They
and,
do
like,
work.
Yeah,
you probably do.
Have
You
to,
probably do work.
heave. Hey, they're like hitting you, probably.
Yeah.
People get into that.
You best get used to ghost stories, Erica. You're in one.
You're in one.
You're in one.
Let's get back to the show.
I never
What
needed
we-
that quote to be thrown at me, and I'm glad it did.
What a quote.
I have a special treat for you boys.
Oh, shit. That wasn't in the schedule.
My father
Okay.
Okay.
is on a cruise right now.
Oh.
My God.
And I asked this man if he could provide some quick tips for us on a cruise from a cruise ship. So we have
Oh, shit.
Matt's dad's 5 cruise ship tips from a cruise ship.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Here we go. I'm going to get a photo so we can
Yes.
project him.
Shout out to Matt's dad. What's your
John.
dad's name?
John.
John.
Yep.
Shout out to John.
Shout out
we
to
go.
John. You are a legend.
Here we
You're-
go. In his sassy tone of voice. Here we go. Tip number 1. If you have a cabin with a balcony and while in port there's a building in your way, just wait a while. Because it's gonna move. So it's gonna move because people complain that there's a building there. Go ahead.
He's hilarious.
Yeah. Apple tree fall.
There has definitely probably been people that have gone into their cabin. They're like, oh, are we going to see this building the entire
What are
time?
we going to do?
Oh, my God.
And just wait. That's the tip.
So he recognizes that there are fucking idiots on cruises.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, he is not one.
As a veteran.
Yeah.
Veteran.
Because if you go in, you're like, well, I paid for, and people have to be like, yeah, just wait.
I paid for this. I could see my car from the parking lot.
Yeah, come on. Am I going to see
What do
you
you
there
mean
the whole
that
time?
boat-
What do I mean?
What do you mean it
Why aren't we
moves?
What do you mean the ship moves?
Right. They get just as scared when they wake up and they're like, where are we?
Tip number 2. When at the casino, sit at the same slot machine and don't give up. Every now and again, stand up and shout, woohoo, really loud.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
So John's broke.
Yeah, it seems like your dad's recommending gamble.
This is not a joke.
Yeah.
My dad has made his money back from what he paid for the cruise almost every single time at the casino.
Wow.
Just sitting at a slot machine. In fact,
Wow.
calling him to ask him if he could do this, he goes, yeah, so we just made like $3,000 today.
Okay.
I'm like, what? And because he plays so much at the casino, they give him cruises to go
yes,
gamble.
that's true. Yeah. They
This
people-
I
motherfucker's on
feel
an
like these tips are a lot more helpful than the tips we have because
Wow.
what I'm hearing so far is be patient and gamble, which seem great.
that's what's
We've
good.
only just begun. So.
Well, I also said alcohol poisoning.
You did
Not
do
a
that.
helpful tip.
Well, don't get it, I guess.
You're right. Don't get it. Don't do it. Yeah, correct.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Here we go.
Please
Tip number
don't.
3.
Right.
If you can't choose what entree to have because they all look good, just have them all.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was my problem too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you could keep it down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't.
So he's got knowledge here.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Ready?
I like
tip,
that.
Tip number 4.
Because it's free.
It's free.
It's
You've
free.
already paid for it.
And you're 3,000 up.
You dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's crushing it. And my dad
Crushing it.
doesn't. It's not every single time he's just walked by a slot machine. He's just like, $100. I put in $100
Nice.
and I somehow lose more than $100. I
Right.
don't know how. I'm like, how did that happen?
Yeah.
Tip number 4. If you have young children, register them for the kids club. You will only see them on days in port. Which I love this tip because
You
It sounds
never
like you're
see your-
allowing the cruise ship to kidnap your children.
You never see your kids.
so here's this is what I love because I think this is a tip for the people who have kids saying get rid of your kids so you can actually have fun. But I also think this is my dad telling people who have kids to put them away so he doesn't
yeah,
have to
so
see
he
them.
doesn't have to deal
Which
with
I
them.
think is
a double
This
whammy.
is a brilliant tip that I was like, Okay, Dad, killing it.
It is. That's why I went on the college party cruise because I was like,
No
this
kids,
is,
fuck
you
that.
know, it would
Screaming.
Kids conceived, no kids alive.
What's crazy is there were people worse than me on the cruise, obviously, but like I
don't know if I'd use the
Yeah,
word
you
obviously.
used the word obviously.
Obviously,
out there,
like that's a normal
that.
thing.
Like,
to
that's a
say.
thing.
Okay.
You got it.
Here we go. Tip number 5.
yeah.
If someone asks you to do work for them when you are on a cruise, tell them your internet has just.
God damn it.
Oh. Did the tip
The tip cut out. The tip cut out.
My daddy's not even here has gotten the best
you
laugh. I think.
pretentious bastard.
He definitely wears a tuxedo every day.
Do you want the tip again so you know what's coming? You
Say it
want-
again. Say it one more
no.
time.
If
please.
someone asks you to do work for them, like I did, when you are on a cruise, tell them your internet just went. He got us, dude. He got us.
God damn it.
You son of a bitch.
You son of a bitch. I love it.
Yeah. Thanks, John.
I love
Thank
it.
you, John.
John should write our tips.
John should take over for me anyway.
John should write the tips. Holy shit, that was good.
That's good.
That
was good.
I watched you process that for 7 full seconds. I want a
Wow.
replay of Alex
It
going.
was so good.
Yeah.
That was really good.
I enjoyed that.
He's now on a cruise right now, going
I
like,
marinated on it. It was good. I love that.
okay,
Wow.
Fantastic.
that's it. Thank you, Dad.
Those are the best
Thanks,
bonus
John.
tips.
Thanks,
you, John.
Wow.
Okay.
Woo.
Back into this bullshit.
Back into our not funny
Anyways.
things.
Let's
Oh,
see
man.
what else Alex can remember.
Okay.
Tip
so
number 4.
I did cocaine in the Bahamas
Okay.
and won a dance contest.
There we go.
Wait, did you
Dude,
establish
that is
if you,
literally a scene from a movie. I remember that shit.
do you gamble? Did you gamble? Did you say that?
I gamble as well. Yes, I love gambling.
Okay, next tip.
Tip number 4, book flights with times that anticipate delays. If you haven't booked the cruise line's flight-inclusive air/sea package, you need to book your own air travel unless you intend to drive to the port. When flying in, plan to arrive as early in the morning as possible on embarkation day. The day before is even better. The reason, you'll need to factor in possible flight delays and other transportation glitches that could keep you from getting to the pier on time. The same advice goes for the flight home. Book flights in the afternoon just in case your ship is delayed, clearing customs, and you disembark late.
Wait. A boat's got to clear customs?
I mean, I get.
Yeah, if you're going
Because of all the gangs. on
Yeah,
the-
if you're going overseas and stuff, you gotta, to like different cities and different, like you need your passport and stuff. You need
Right.
to, that was the other thing. I didn't
Oh,
have.
no.
I forgot my passport.
Oh my! Of course
And
you did.
I forgot my passport, and I had to get my mom to mail me my birth certificate
on the ship.
on the ship, and I had
Who delivered that?
No. It was down in Florida. I left from the cruise, and she had my birth certificate down in Florida, which is where my parents are. And so from there, I was like, I forgot my passport up in Boston. I am in Florida. What do I have? And she's like, I have a birth certificate. So I'm on the cruise with my birth certificate, and I put it under my mattress.
How do you function? You've been alive for so many years.
Well, it's not there now.
No, I
Right?
know.
My birth certificate is still
Oh
under the mattress.
no!
No.
God.
That's wild.
That's it. Also, what's crazy is if you miss the cruise doesn't wait.
Of course, it wouldn't wait for you. Why
But
would it wait for you?
If you were on the private island, I heard that there were people that got left there. I heard that if there were people that got left in the Bahamas.
I am
And
surprised that you were not the people
Yeah,
that
yeah.
were
dude,
left there.
I am an anomaly. How have you not enjoyed that?
I didn't say we didn't enjoy
I didn't
it.
say
We're
we
just
enjoy
surprised.
it. We're just mad about it.
Right. You're mad. Because all the bad things that should happen to me do not.
Do not. And if I mess up a little bit, here's a little tangent for a birthday that I shouldn't have been gambling at. My parents gave me $100 to gamble, and I was arrested for underage gambling that
He would have been promoted and hired, and
Yeah, you would have worked at the casino.
I actually have a story about that.
Oh my god!
from this trip.
Do we have enough time? Is
For this
anyone
trip?
keeping time? How long is this episode?
I have no idea how long this episode is.
What? Oh, great. Okay, plenty of time.
I don't know about great, plenty of time, but
If it's under an hour, it's okay. So, quick story. I was like, I don't know, under 21, 18 or something, going to college. And
was this before or this is?
Eventually, we'll do the episode "How to Be
Damn.
Arrested," and don't worry, all of us will
Yeah.
tell our stories.
no, I was gambling in Atlantic City with my dad, but like I was very underage. No one carded me because I looked older, I guess. I wore my dad's clothes. And I didn't gamble.
Ocean's
I was
11
at
over here,
literally
dude.
I was at the table, but I wasn't gambling. I was just standing there watching my dad play like craps or something. And the bouncer was staring at me, and I was like holding a drink, and I was like, oh shit. And he's looking at me, and as he came over, I like put my drink down on the floor next to me.
Casual.
And he casually, and he came up to me and he's like, do you want to play? I thought he was gonna kick me out, and he's like, do you want to play? And I was like, no, I'm good. He's like, okay, let me know. And I was like, okay. I was like, I am invincible.
You have. Don't say anymore. I know this story, and he has the exact same story, but the opposite direction.
Yep.
He was then like arrested pretty much on the spot.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, but Alex, let's get back on these tips, dude. It doesn't matter. Your life is a bunch of cheat codes that somehow work out for you.
You're a
I've got,
walking
like-
game genie, dude.
I've got like plus 10 luck or
I
some
know.
shit.
You gotta
It's
have
like,
something,
You're
dude.
That's it.
a walking game shark.
Oh
Like
my
I don't get
God.
it.
so many times.
I have so many stories that ended sadder just because.
I have so many stories that started bad and ended like, what the fuck? How the fuck am I still here? Number 3, everybody, board your ship as soon as you can on embarkment day and take a ship tour. Embarkment day, I feel like that's like everyone's like waving their like little flags on it. Goodbye.
in your
We
tuxedos.
definitely won't
Yeah.
sink and get hit by an iceberg.
I don't know if they were hit by an iceberg. The iceberg didn't like.
The iceberg hit them. You fucking pretentious idiot. The iceberg hit them.
They're like, oh shit! That
Here
iceberg.
they are.
It yeeted
Came
itself.
out of nowhere.
You ever heard an iceberg scream?
They did.
Yeah, they did.
An ice cream.
Book your boarding time online as soon as you're able to afford it. You broke piece of shit. Okay, before your cruise, you've paid for that first day on your ship. So aiming at the earliest boarding time means you can maximize your vacation time.
Yeah, make sure you get blackout as quickly as possible
And
on
as
your
soon
first day.
as you get on, ruin the rest of your trip. Okay.
Yeah. But look out for those icebergs. Though.
Yeah. The ship is up and running on embarkment day with the pool deck in full swing. Boy, was it. Okay. You won't have access to your room right away. That's what it was. I couldn't go to my room, so I was like,
So you just drank?
I'll just drink until I can fucking get in my room, and then that was it. I didn't see my room till day 6. Okay. So
We had to.
You were the first homeless person to ever be on a cruise.
I was in the hot tub the entire time.
Well, where was he going to put his birth certificate?
The birth certificate was in the hot tub with me. I think.
Yeah.
I washed it off. I air dried it. Pack your swimsuit in your carry-on and change in one of the public restrooms. I wore my swimsuit to the cruise.
Well, that's a pro move. That's
you
a
have to
pro
do
that's a
that.
pro move. Pro move
It
for
can
sure.
also be helpful to get a lay of the land shortly after you board so that you can truly understand where your cabin is located relative to public venues. Some cruise lines offer special ship tours on the first day. It's a good idea to join one of these. You'll get to know the ship and a bit about how it functions. Great. This will allow you to navigate from pool to cabin to restaurant to theater via other venues with ease during your cruise holiday. If joining a ship tour is not your cup of tea, head to the highest deck that speaks to you and work your way down the ship, walking the main public areas on all decks. I love it.
Some cruise ships are so goddamn big it doesn't even seem.
Some of them,
Get to know
some of
your
them
ship.
do seem not
They've
real.
got malls on them. Like I don't need that.
Yeah, they're.
Which is crazy.
Yeah, I've seen those pictures of like what are they called, like the Pearl of the Sea or the Majestic, whatever they are. Where I'm like, that's a city. That is That is a floating city. They talked about that with the
literally a
Titanic.
floating city.
This is actually a floating city. We're
Long
like,
enough
hey,
a body could walk to America.
crazy.
You know what I mean?
That's more quotes on
Let's
the
go.
Titanic.
Hey, number 2, gander at your cruise daily planner. Cruise lines put out a calendar each day, either a paper that's left in your cabin in the evening or electronically via their app or both. This is your all-important guide on how to spend your day. Daily planners are loaded with onboard activities and things to keep you busy, from dance classes to trivia and theater shows. Many apps allow you to save items to your calendar and will even push a reminder to your phone. If you have a paper planner, a good old-fashioned highlighter will help you keep it straight. Evening shows are often offered twice each day, so you can attend the one that fits your schedule.
What was your favorite show on your drunk cruise?
Dude, you would definitely have a planner and a highlighter walking
Of course.
around.
I might.
Yeah, but what was your favorite show on your weird drunk cruise?
What show? I was the show, dude.
My dance show when I was
My
on
dance
cocaine.
show. Dude, we didn't see any show. We literally were at the pool drinking all day, went to dinner, went to whatever party was like the biggest, and then fell asleep for like an hour, woke up, went to the breakfast buffet, started drinking again, went to the pool, then went to the
Sounds like
biggest.
you had a plan.
Yeah, it sounds like you actually had a great itinerary.
No, this was a
Sounds
cruise.
like you had highlighter on your body.
Honestly, yeah, for sure.
It was also like, I don't think there was any other thing to do. I think they were.
Oh, that was it. That was the cruise.
I think that's why
Okay.
they were like, you know what? These college kids are this is all they're gonna want to do. I don't think that there was other activities. Yeah.
There wasn't like
I
one
don't
night
know.
where they did like Matilda.
I have
Drunk kids are like, holy shit.
I have pictures. I know I have pictures of that cruise that I am gonna show you guys.
Thank God.
I'm gonna post them. It's crazy.
Great.
It's crazy.
I'm excited.
And you'll be like, wow, this guy was not present.
Yeah, if you're not looking two different directions with your eyeballs, I'm not going to believe you.
I will show you the picture of when I'm at Senor Frogs, and I was like in the crowd of people, and they were pouring booze into my mouth in front of like the crowd of people.
I like how
that's like one of the
I
best
want to make it
photos.
clear to everyone who's watching and listening right now. He started this saying he couldn't keep up. That was him not keeping up.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? I want you to stop and think for a minute.
Yeah, this was
What was keeping up?
Also, just for context in this room, this was like all tequila. So like the passenger hasn't fall far from the ship. If you know what I mean.
There it is. There it is.
Yeah. Bring us home, Andrew.
Let's bring it into port. Tip number 1.
Let's bring it into port.
Bring it into port. Make sure you understand the hidden costs outside your cruise base fare.
Yeah, the cocaine was not part of.
It wasn't all inclusive.
The cocaine was not part of the all-inclusive.
I'll take the cocaine package.
Yes.
On any cruise that isn't all-inclusive, and some that are, you're likely to spend a fair bit of money during your holiday. Extras might include your bar bill, spa treatments, any excursion booked on board, anything you buy in the shops, and specialty restaurant fees. While surcharges such as spa treatments and items purchased on board shop may be obvious to some, other hidden extra fees may be more difficult to imagine when it's your first time on a cruise. These could include fitness classes, access to adult-only sun decks, corkage fees, and gratuities. Make sure you know what your base fare includes before you book.
That's how they get you, the doilies.
I feel like that was written specifically for me because I hate being surprised at the end of anything, being like, what's all this? What's all this nonsense? What are these bonus things? What's happening here? So that's like,
Can we talk about those adult-only sun decks?
those are just they throw the kids overboard, right? Like they're just getting out.
Yeah.
Or is it naked?
No, it's not naked. That's a
Okay.
specific cruise.
Okay, well then.
Which
If there's if on Carnival there's a deck
A
that's
nude-
just
a nude deck?
a nude deck, you don't think that the entire cruise would be on that deck?
It would unbalance the
Kidding me?
ship. It would just be like
unbalance the ship. And then you know that there is definitely you have to pay a certain money for just a viewing deck, of the nude deck.
Well, that's how you balance it out. It's across
That's how
the
you
way.
balance
It's
It's
gotta be
across
made.
the way.
way,
So it's
yeah.
just like a
glass.
It's like a motorcycle
Exactly.
like that.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's in the back.
Right?
It's in the back.
No, you got to do it long ways. So it's like the ship's like
Yeah.
this, and then one side.
Oh,
is
so
dry.
it's just,
So it's,
it's
So when
just-
people
come
are
on,
like,
dude.
how come no one's at the indoor water park we spent $3 million on? It's like, oh, everyone's at the nude deck.
We're watching the wieners flap.
Well, I'll be honest. You
Is
both.
that part of the package?
No, you both definitely excited me to take a cruise. Like I wanna make it through, like Alex did.
Yeah.
You know how
Yeah.
effective that was. I don't know. John knows what's up.
John knows what's
Yeah.
up.
John knows what's up.
Yeah, there. Are,
I think you're going to show up, and day one, you're going to be frustrated. And you're going to be like, why is there a brick wall outside my window? You're going to put money in the machine.
Yeah, it's not going to be a
Why-
building.
You're going to put
It's-
$100
no,
in the
it's
slots.
just
You're going to
gonna be-
lose it all. You're
It's
going to
just
lose
gonna
$3
be
grand
a
at the
balcony,
slots. It's
a
just-
balcony with a brick wall built
With-
to box me in.
The
There's
brick
no
wall
building. It's
is
just
part of the balcony.
It's just a part of my balcony.
Right.
Also, before we close out, I just want to say, real thing. Congrats to my dad, who was just handed a gold medallion for having done 100 days with this one cruise line.
100 days.
For his go-to
Wow.
cruise
Wow.
line, Holland America.
Wow.
And mind you, he has done other cruise lines, so this is not only 100 days on a cruise ship. So he's done over 100 days.
Wow.
Holland
John,
America.
congratulations and thank you
Wow.
for your service.
Thank
is
you.
what-
Thank you
is
for
what-
your
Thank you,
ship
John.
service.
Thank you,
what we'll
John.
say.
Well, I think that'll do it for us, boys.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
Thank you so much for watching the Men of Doozy podcast.
Now, please comment what your favorite tip was and share this episode with everyone you know.
We're on all social medias and audio platforms. I mean, every single one. Subscribe. I mean, do your thing. And I definitely have alcohol.
Yeah, we know that. If there's something that you want to learn about or have us teach you while we learn about it ourselves, just let us know.
We'll see you next episode.
And buy Botticelli's, you pretentious fucking. Let's go. It's part of the package. It's part of the package. We love you. We'll see you on the cruise.
I didn't get
We'll
to
see you on the cruise.
I didn't get to the swingers cruises emails that I've been getting recently.
You have go
Swingers?
Swingers cruise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pineapple.
I was gonna put it. I was like, we don't need to put it. But yeah, it's a real thing.
Oh, yeah.
Swingers cruises? All right. Well, I know where we're going.
And they are more expensive.
That makes sense.
That makes sense.
A lot of penises.
Yeah.
A lot of what?
Penises?
Penises.
You're fucking wild.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.